You all remember the story of McNamara's morons? If you don't, here's the Cliff Notes version of it. During the Vietnam era, Robert McNamara, who was the Secretary of Defense at the time, was struggling to fill quota for troops and personnel in Vietnam. So he suggested this idea where they increase recruitment by 100,000 people. And the way to do it is by reducing the minimum score, lowering the minimum score required to join the military. So if you were below a certain level, you were considered too low IQ to be part of the military. And McNamara decided that let's take advantage of this whole population of people who aren't qualified, but let's get them in because we need the bodies. When they did that, it turned out that these people were so stupid, they ended up causing a bunch of problems and were a complete disaster. In fact, the death rate for McNamara's morons far outpaced those of regular troops that were stationed in Vietnam. Why is this important? Well, right now we're sitting on the brink of World War III. Taco Don, along with his Secretary of Defense, Pete Kegsbreath, has decided that only white men should be in the military. If you're brown or if you're gay, if you're transgender, if you're a woman, there's no place for you. This administration gets us involved in another foreign adventure in the Middle East. Where are they going to find troops? Here's how they solve that problem. There are all these patriots wearing red hats that are all about serving and defending their Lord and Savior Orange Jesus. Most of these people have below room temperature IQs. So if we want to take a page out of history, old Taco Don needs to mobilize Donnie's derps and bring all of those patriots from Patriot Front and all these red states and make sure they get enlisted and get sent over to the Middle East to defend the honor of their Lord and Savior Orange Jesus.